Hey guys, so today we have a new Sony device. This is the Sony Xperia XZ phone, the highest end Sony for 2016. Wow, amazing. I can't believe it. It's on my table. Sony has obviously been quite weird this year in regards to its high-end phones. Well, this could be the high-end phone to end all the other phones. And we're going to check it out here, unbox the phone, have a look at the device, which I don't think has any sellotape, which is quite nice, so we don't need the knife. So we're going to have a look here. Using the jelly technique. And we do have a blue, I think this is midnight blue phone. Wow, nice. That is a nice shade of blue. I mean, come on, look at that. Wow, very nice indeed. Type C, similar design as the actual X compact phone, but obviously on a bigger scale. Wow, I gotta say, this is the first, I think this is the first Sony phone which I think actually will fulfill my happiness this year, because all the others have been a little bit kind of like underwhelming. So let's have a look what you get in the box. What do you get in the box? Is Sony being nice to us with this phone? You get your manual. You're getting a charger. And it looks like a standard charger here. Nothing really too special. Oh, earphones. Wow. Sony's really splashing out. And not only do you get these earphones, if you pre-order, at least where I am, you get some proper Bluetooth like headphones. That's pretty cool. These earphones are the MH750s, so I don't know if they're high-end or not. But it's nice that they are in there. You also get a charging cable, so that is type C, and that's it. That is it. So let's have a look here at the actual device. So I think it's 5.2 inches. It will return to the original Z form, as you can see. Wow, look at that colour. That is very nice. Oh my god, Sony, what are you doing? You ready? Wow. Oh my god, I'm having a nerdgasm. Look at that. Wow. You gotta give it to Sony. Sony knows how to craft an absolutely beautiful phone here. I mean, seriously. Oh god, I gotta have a cold shower after this. My god, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Magnificent. So, oh my god, seriously, I'm lost for words here. I mean, this is a beautiful handset. Do we have something to unpeel here? Not 100% sure what that is. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Go out and buy this phone straight away. I don't know how it performs yet, but just go and buy it. Just go and buy it. I mean, look at that. I'm in love with it already. I might actually make this my daily driver. Serious. Serious. Sony being my daily driver. Who would have thought? And we're going to turn it on. Nearly knocked my camera over there. Let's have a look at this. Wow. Sony's on top. Sony is on top at the end of 2016. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Great time to be a Sony fan. So obviously getting very similar specs as the earlier handsets in the year, Snapdragon 820. Only 3 gigs of RAM, that's a bit annoying if you ask me. Would like to have seen 4 gigs of RAM, but Sony's skin is very optimized and all that, so you shouldn't really notice it day to day. Also, we're getting 4K, a return to form there, waterproofing, all the good stuff that we did like before. So we're going to go through this setup process nice and quick, and I'm going to show you the interface. I'm in love. Seriously, I'm in love with this phone. Look at that. I'm just going to put my password in. What's that noise? Lost. Don't ruin the unboxing. No, I don't need another device. I have the XZ. The XZ! Skip. Next. No thank you. We do get a fingerprint scanner in the European market. I'm not 100% sure of other markets. And I will check it out, see if it's been improved or not. Wow, so we're in. As you can see, this is the home screen, a little bit similar to the X Compact it seems, in terms of the interface here. And very similar Sony skin here. Oh, this looks nice. Yeah, recommended area. Wow, Sony's made an effort with the software. So you can see we're running the Android 6.0.1. Very nice. And do we get a software update? Looks like we got a system update here. As you can see, everything coming down. So we definitely will update that. And very nice. So as I said, I'll update that in a bit. Just don't want to do it now. So have a look at the wallpapers and themes, etc. So you get this nice pink one here. Looks very nice. The screen's actually quite bright as well. So we'll just turn it down a little bit. So look at these others. I think there's some cool wallpapers here. You do get the X wallpapers as well. So themes as well. Let's have a look at that. So you get platinum here. Let's apply that. Very nice, fresh. And let's have a look at the camera. So the camera is 23 megapixel, and I'm not going to criticize it until I've tested it. I have been on at Sony saying they should have optical image stabilization and all that, but nice, we have 4K. That's what we want to see. Superior auto, etc, etc. Let's get its brothers out. We do have Xperia Z5. We do have Xperia X Performance. I'm going to do a shot here. Say cheese. Oh, that's very quick. Nice. So as you can see with Sony phones, it takes a while to process the image. Like you take the shot and then it takes a while for it to actually do all its software processing, but you can see very nice and sharp here straight away. I mean, look at that detail. That is quite nice. I will be taking it out and about and seeing what it can do, comparing against some other phones. But so far, I've had a real nerdgasm over this phone. And I can't say the same for many other phones which I've unboxed this year. So definitely be checking this one out very shortly, so do stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoyed this unboxing. First look of the Xperia XZ Champion of 2016 probably. We'll have to find out. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.